Alright, you got the Whoop MG or the Whoop 5.0. Now what? Most people wear it like a fashion band and get literally zero results. They wear it like a conversation starter. And I get it. I do the same sometimes. But today I'm gonna show you how I literally use it to transform my physique, my fitness levels, my recovery levels, and my overall aesthetics. Step by step how to use the Whoop MG to get in the best shape in my life and keep it. This is the beginner's roadmap, everything you need to know as a blueprint to get started with the Whoop MG. Let's hop into it. First of all, I need you to subscribe because most of you watching are not subscribed yet, which is driving me crazy. Please subscribe, I would appreciate it, and watch until the end, which is what YouTube cares about these days. When you first open the Whoop app, you get greeted always by three, I would say, scores: a strength score, a recovery score, a sleep score. Every day, the Whoop, when you wake up, gives you the strength score as a 0 or 0.1, 0.2 if you slept well. If you didn't sleep well, your strain will be higher, and that's bad. You need to work on that. Make your sleep a lot better. We will talk how in a minute. Ideally, you would find this number around 0, and the Whoop gives you a range to target. As you can see, it's 10 a.m. and I only got 4.4 strain. I did, as you can see down below, a weightlifting session for an hour. Ideally, I need today to go all the way to the target range, as you can see, around, I would say, 16 to 17. The day is long and I can do it for sure. Okay, the first score you should look at is the sleep score. When you get the Whoop in the beginning, in the first 5 to 6 days, it will not give you a recovery score, but it will give you a sleep score. When you first get the Whoop, you should only focus on improving this score because you will get the recovery score after 7 days. It will be calibrating until it gives you a score. So in the beginning, you would get a sleep score. When you open that, as you can see, it has 4 different metrics. It gives you this score based on these 4 metrics: the hours you slept versus the hours you needed. And today, as you can see, I only got 73% in the middle. Ideally, I should get this score above 80% to get the green thing, to get it green as the sleep consistency below it. In the sleep consistency, I got the green thing, 82%. Anything above 80 is a green, is a good thing. Keep doing that. I was good last night in the sleep consistency. Okay, what about the sleep efficiency? I only got it the gray in the middle. I need to work on it to get it on the green. Efficiency is like the good sleep within the overall sleep. How much of a quality sleep you got? I need to work on that to get it better. Okay, what about the high sleep stress? It was 1%. Again, in the middle, I need to work on it to get it in the green side or the optimal side. Every day, once you see these 4 metrics, it gives you, by the Whoop coach, the overall overview. As you can see, it tells me your sleep is in a good place with sleep consistency standing out. Bringing hours versus needed to the same level may improve your overall sleep. So I should focus in the beginning about getting enough sleep versus the sleep I needed. So if I aim to push this higher, everything will be higher by default. This is how I think about it. Personally, I don't use or I don't look at awake, light, deep, and REM. I don't think any tracker out there, and I'm wearing them all, can get them accurate yet. Not the Whoop, not the Oura Ring, not the Apple Watch. They are all estimating. From my experience, years of usage, for all of them, they don't get the things right yet. So personally, I don't look at these metrics by the trackers yet. Okay, so if we go up, we finished the sleep thing, we go back. Now the next score is the recovery score. Let's open that. The recovery score is every day calculated based on these 4 metrics: the heart rate variability, the resting heart rate, the respiratory rate, and the sleep performance. As you can see, you get the number and you get the average underneath it. If the number is higher than the average baseline, you get it as a green thing. You're doing good. If the HRV number is below the average, you get a bad score, because the higher your HRV, the better, and the lower the HRV, the worse. And it's the other way around with the RHR. You have a baseline, it calculated after 7 days. When you get it above the baseline, it's a bad thing. It gives you an orange score. As you can see, the baseline is calculated over 30 days. But in the beginning, it gives you a basic baseline after 7 days. But the more you wear it, the more accurate your baseline gets. And hence, the more accurate the overall recovery score gets. So keep wearing the Whoop 24/7. Personally, I only take it off while showering. The more you do that, the more accurate it gets. If your RHR higher than your baseline underneath it, it will give you an orange score, and if it's too much higher, it will give you a red score. And if it's lower than your baseline, it would give you a green score. Okay, what about the respiratory rate? It's the same as the RHR. The higher from your baseline, the worse. And the lower from your baseline, the better. And again, the sleep performance from the other score, it takes it in consideration for the recovery score. If it's good, above your baseline, it's green. If it's lower than your baseline, it's orange. As you can see, it's orange in my case now. So how do I personally use this data? For example, the HRV response is my body's signal that it's recovered or not from training. This I only have control over by the volume of training. If I get a bad score in the HRV, it's a lot lower than my baseline, I take a day off. I just do steps that day. If it's good like that, I push it further and I fuck myself up with training in that day. Okay, the resting heart rate thing. If it's bad, I knew I did something wrong before sleeping. Either I did a late meal, a late workout, high stress before sleeping, or any snack before sleeping. Usually, I only get a resting heart rate too high when I have a meal or something high in carb before sleeping. So today, I need to focus to cut any food or any drinks after 6 p.m. Okay, the respiratory rate, it varies on multiple things: the food, the temperature of my body, if I had a big meal or a cheat meal, or if I'm sick or not. If I'm sick, it goes up. If I had a late big meal, it goes up because my body temperature goes up. My body is digesting the food, so the rate of breathing goes up, which is a bad thing. So when I see it up like that, I need to push down the food before sleep. I need to check the temperature of the room to get it cold enough, and I need to make sure that I'm not sick. I take my vitamins. Okay, as you can see, the Whoop coach is giving an overview over this. Your HRV is 10% higher than usual. A high HRV indicates that your nervous system is ready to handle stress, your body is in balance, and you are ready to perform at your peak, aka go fuck yourself up with training. Okay, nice. If you go down, as you can see, we got some recovery insights, which we will dive deep into late in the video. And we got the weekly trend with the recovery scores. As you can see, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, then it goes up, depends on the training. The recovery is exactly mirroring the HRV trend. As you can see, it's literally matching. So based on how high your HRV goes up, how high your recovery goes up. It gives you also a graph for the resting heart rate over the week and a respiratory rate over the week. And it usually, everything goes up in the day around my high meal day or cheat day. Everything goes up in a bad way when I have a big cheat meal. So in a way, I'm in sense and in tune with my body. Okay, let's go back. After we finished all the scores, okay, we have a stress monitor and a health monitor. This is the same indicators you saw in the recovery score: respiratory rate, the blood oxygen, the HRV, the RHR. If you want to see your heart rate at any point during the day, you open this and you check if everything is in balance and in range. Okay, that is the health monitor. What about the stress monitor? I don't usually trust it that much that it's accurate enough, but it's a nice thing to have to see which areas of the day you're getting the highest stress, to try to eliminate those or minimize them. As you can see, I usually get the higher stress zones around training, and the Whoop is always suggesting that I minimize the stress if I'm not training. So when I leave the gym and I chill in home or at work, I minimize the stress as much as possible to give my body the best chance for recovery. As you can see, every day the Whoop gives you an overall comment about your everything. So it gives me a comment about my elevated HRV. Your HRV is 10% higher than usual, which is signaling peak recovery. A high HRV indicates that your body is in balance and fully recovered. Okay, if we press that we saw this, let's see the next notifications. It tells me that you went on and reduced your sleep debt by 74 minutes. Nice work. Try to get to bed early tonight and pay down the remaining 80%. So it's trying to tell me from now to plan for my day and get in bed early to eliminate the remaining debt of 80%. That's amazing. So now I have a target in my head that I need to go to sleep by 8:30. Okay, if we go down, you can see your overall activity for the days. As you can see, today's activity, I slept for 7 hours from 10 to 6. I did a weightlifting session from 8 to 8:59, that's 9 a.m. And when I do some running and some cycling later, it would add those up and everything with a score next to it. Every score I get here, it increases the overall score upstairs in the strain score, as you can see here. Any activity I do here, it adds up to the big one upstairs. The big one here, I think the maximum is 20, and my range today is, if we press that, I need to aim to get it between 12.6 to 17.6. I need to push it as much as I can to the suggested range, between 12.6 here to 17.6 here. I need to get it around 14. It always suggests some steps, some strings activity, some heart rate zones from 4 to 5, some heart rate zones from 1 to 3. Optimally, if you can attack all 4 in the same day, you are doing your best. But in my case, I'm either doing steps and strength activity, I'm either doing strength activity with zone 2, I'm either doing steps with zone 5. I cannot do all 4 in the same day. My body cannot recover from everything, especially because I'm natural. I think you can only attack 4 of them if you are enhanced. Your body can keep up with the recovery. But if you're natural, I think maximum you can attack 3 out of the 4. In my case, because I'm over 30 now and my work is killing me already, so my physique can only take 2 out of the 4 each day. So my program is a day I do strength and steps, a day I do zone 2 and strength, a day I do steps and zone 2, and a day I do zone 5 with steps. I plan my week like that. I try as much as I can to have 2 days of each to give my body the chance to recover. Let's go to the next thing, the insights. As you can see, if we go down, you see the journal. When you open the Whoop first thing in the morning, you get something to fill. If you open it midday, you would have to fill what's going on in the same day. But regularly, if you open it in the morning, it gives you what did you do in the previous day. As you can see, it gives you yesterday, June 16th. I've been doing this for 700 days straight. I take my time, 10 minutes in the morning, to fill everything as accurate as possible. As you can see, every little detail you did that day. For some foods and for some meals, you have to log in the quantity and what time as well. So everything is meticulously monitored. If you did that for a lot of days, I'm talking 60, 70, 80 days in a row, it starts to give you some insights. As you can see, when you open the journal, you have a big button in the up right corner. If you press that, as you can see, it gives you the stuff that you logged in the past 90 days, which are helping your recovery to the better trend. As you can see, when I sleep above 80%, it helps my recovery with 11 in the positive side. If I'm eating all my meals in the daylight, it helps my recovery 9% in the plus side. If I'm doing the gratitude thing, I'm writing down in the journal my gratitude, it helps with my recovery 4%. If I'm having muscle aches for some reason, I push my body to the limit and I'm having some muscle or body aches, it helps my recovery with 3%. That's odd, but I'll take it. If I'm waking up in the same time every day, it helps my recovery with 3%. If I'm going to bed consistently in the same time, it helps my body with 3%. If I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of fiber, it helps my body with 3%. As you can see, I know what to focus on improving and doing more of. If we go down, you see the stuff that doesn't matter, the gray stuff. It doesn't improve or hurt your recovery, so it's a non-applicable, non-A. You can stop them if you want. You can see the stuff, if you go a little bit more down, you can see the stuff that's hurting your recovery. As you can see, when I push my strain to above 11 consistently, it hurts my recovery. When I do some added sugar things, I do a lot of sweet stuff, it hurts my recovery with 3%. If I do a lot of outdoor time, for some reason, it hurts my recovery with 3%. If I sleep in my own bed, which is the old bed, it hurts my recovery with 4%. Since I moved to the new place and I got a king bed with a new mattress, I've been getting amazing sleep. So when I log in, I say I'm not yet sleeping in my own bed. I'm considering my own bed the old unit, not the new one. After I finish 3 months, I will consider it my new own bed. When I do 14 plus of my day in the high stress zone, it hurts my recovery. When I do the nasal strip while sleeping, for some reason, it hurts my recovery. When I'm sick, it hurts my recovery. When I'm having headaches, it hurts my recovery. When I'm fatigued, it hurts my recovery. When I have alcohol, and that's a big one, it hurts my recovery. If we go down more, when I work late, it hurts my recovery by 10%. Almost as bad as alcohol when I'm working late. So now I know what to do less of. The Whoop is so powerful in the insights by this metrics. I love it. I know what to do more of and I know what to do less of. Okay, if we go back, now we finished the home tab. As you can see, now we go to the health tab. We open that. Because I have my Whoop MG, I get some extra stuff. I get the health span thing. And this thing is so worth it to get the MG for. Let me open it for you. As you can see, my Whoop age is 25. It's amazing. I'm 32, so I'm 7.4 years younger. And when I got the Whoop a month ago, I wasn't like that. I got better results after I followed what the Whoop MG told me. But for some reason, when I followed what the Whoop MG told me, I got younger, but my base of aging got faster. I don't know, I'm still experimenting. If we go down, let me tell you exactly what I did. As you can see, the Whoop gives you the metrics that's affecting your Whoop age. Every metric, you have a 6 months average and a 30 days average. It tells you what are your amazing metrics. For example, my sleep consistency is good. I can push it further, which I was doing in the last month. If your 30 days average is pushing your 6 month average in the right direction, the green direction, you're doing good. So as you can see, I tried to push it. It's working in the good direction. So I'm in the right path, sleep consistency wise. I did follow the Whoop in that. Okay, what else did I follow the Whoop in? When I tried to push my strain, for some reason I found myself lacking in the hours of sleep. My 30 days average is pushing my 6 month average in the wrong direction because I was working a lot more to keep up with training and work because I added extra sessions of training. Zone 5 specifically. So my sleep went down. I think that's affecting my base of aging. This metric specifically, it got me worse in the base of aging. I need to work on that. The amount of hours I sleep every night, not just the consistency of going to bed and leaving bed. What else did I follow the Whoop in and it affected the other stuff? I followed the Whoop advice on the Zone 5 stuff. As you can see, when you open that, I was at 0 6 months average. I tried to push my Zone 5 training. I got it to 11 minutes in Zone 5. My 30 days training got up in the right direction. It will push my 6 months average in the good direction. But it took from my time I was doing in the Zone 2. As you can see, 6 months average was 6 hours a week. I was doing Zone 2. Now, when I did some Zone 5 extra, I got lacking in the Zone 2, so it was down. Now this average is gonna push my 6 months average in the wrong direction. So I need to focus more on top of what I'm doing now on the Zone 2 and the hours of sleeping. I found out when I'm doing good in something, I lack in the other. I need to work on that. Okay, what else went down. The strength activity stuff got up. When I focused on increasing my strength activity, now it's gonna push my 6 months average in the right direction. As you can see, the green direction. Okay, what about the steps? As you can see, when I pushed more my zone 5, it affected my steps, daily steps. Now the 30 days average is pushing my 6 months average in the wrong direction. So now I know I need to keep up my zone 5 training as much as I can like now and improve my zone 2 training and steps and sleep to overall counteract with the base of aging I'm currently doing. The Whoop is magic in this department. I love it. The Whoop MG is crazy good, and you can get that, I think, with the Whoop 5.0 under the Peak plan. The Whoop MG gives you the life plan that's adding the blood pressure monitoring and the ECG. But basically, when I open in the morning, after I do the insights and I do the overall view of my recovery and my sleep, I usually go to the blood pressure to see what I'm doing here and compare it to my cuff I showed you in the last videos. I'm still taking readings from my cuff and comparing it to my Whoop every day. I'm gonna do an updated review in 2 weeks after I finish 2 months with the Whoop MG, and I will keep you posted. As you can see, the trend of my blood pressure, it's going well. All I need to do now is keep monitoring and keep comparing to my cuff. Okay, what else? I think that's it. That's all I do with the Whoop every day. I didn't do the ECG more than once since I got it. And the stress monitor, I usually do it from the home tab. I don't look at the health tab other than the health span stuff. The community tab, the more tab, it gives you stuff, but it's not health related. It's a community related type of stuff. I don't usually open it that much. This is all you need to know when you get the Whoop in the beginning. If you have any questions, let me know down below. And if you want to see the Whoop MG versus the Oura Ring 4 versus the Apple Watch Ultra, please go watch this video. It will give you a deep dive between each of them and which one do I recommend. Go watch it. I'll wait you there.
Going pro, no lead. Make it easy like 1, 2, 3. Go